So the next thing we're going to look at is the questions that you might ask when you're trying to find the strengths of a particular church. These are questions that will help you to do that. This is the first step that you might take when you're trying to work out the mission for your church. We're going to have a look at these questions together, just a couple of them perhaps. This is in a real situation where you would start. Paired conversations should not only include your congregation, but people and groups using your church. If you're talking about mission, it needs to go way beyond your church council. AI is inclusive, not exclusive. If you don't include everyone, you'll never get the buy-in you need for your plans to succeed. Including everyone, rather than a select few, will give you a real overview of where the strengths of your church lie and what people cherish. If you're looking to create a mission plan, for example, this is an easy and non-confrontational way of finding your church strengths. And it's the strengths on which you build your mission, not on what you fancy doing. It will also tell you what you need to ditch, and churches aren't very good at ditching stuff they do. So you can see these questions. They are all applicable to anyone, not just people in the congregation. You can ask anyone who comes in and out of your church what they enjoy about it, or when the church has been important. When you're asking what the church does really well, this is what gives you your strengths. They will be identified by all the users of the church building, and you will be surprised, actually, how many are common across the board with all the different people and groups and congregations. If you're a multi-congregation church, how many commonalities there are. Looking at what would help this church to become even better is the question that helps to identify where things aren't going so well. But you can see here that this is couched in positive terms. So you're not asking what's rubbish, you're asking what could be better, what could you do better? And this sometimes is the basis for the ideas that come out of your planning, or the ideas that come out of the conversations you have with people. You might be pleasantly surprised about what people suggest. The last question, thinking of a small step that could achieve this, gets people thinking about what the church or individuals or groups need to do to achieve the fourth question, becoming better. It's part of how you identify your resources that you need. These answers feed into the planning day that the church would have together. It begins to populate the saw that I spoke about earlier on, and I will explain this in a moment.